Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be teaching you how to go shopping in English. You're going to be learning some very important phrases, questions, and responses that you're going to need in order to shop in any kind of English speaking environment. So we're going to be taking you through two different scenarios today. The first one is you're going to be shopping for some clothes at a standard store. The second one is we're going to be shopping for some groceries at a supermarket. You're going to have lots of opportunities to practice and learn all the different phrases, responses, and questions that you are going to need to go shopping in any kind of English speaking environment. So let's get into the video. First off, we're going to start with buying some clothes at a store. So, when you enter the store, there's normally going to be someone there to greet you, to say hello. And it is polite for you to say hello back to them as you enter the store. This is also a great opportunity for you to ask any questions. If you've never been to this store before, this would be a good time to ask if you're looking for a certain kind of item that you're looking to purchase. So, maybe you ask them, "Excuse me, can you help me find some green pants?" Or, "Hello, I'm looking for some purple shirts." And they will normally respond to you with either giving you directions to where this item can be found in the store, or they will walk with you to that section of the store and help you pick out an item. So they could say, "The purple shirts are at the back of the store on the right." Or they may say, "The pants are down aisle 3 on the left." All of these are perfect responses, and of course, after they give you directions, make sure you thank them on your way to your item that you're looking to purchase. Once you find an item that you want to purchase, make sure you know the price of this item. In many cases, the price tags for items will be either found on the actual piece of clothing themselves, or on the shelf, or in a display nearby. However, if you can't find the price for an item, make sure you ask. Go up to an employee and ask them, "Excuse me, do you know the price of this item?" Or, "Hi there, I'm looking for the price of this item. How much will it cost?" These are easy questions that you can ask to any employee in the store, and they will be able to help you whichever way they can. So now that you've found an item that you want to buy and you know the price, let's make sure you have the right size. Sizes can vary all over the world, so it's likely that if you're shopping in a country that you've never been to, the size of the clothing may be a bit different. The scale that they measure the sizes also might be different as well. In some cases it's done by medium, small, and large, or M, S, and L, or they can be done based on the measurements in centimeters or inches. These are great things to know when you're shopping abroad, because in many cases the sizes may differ from what you're used to at home. So now that you know this conversion, you can also go up and ask for the various types of sizes that you're looking for. You can go up to an employee and say, "Excuse me, I'm looking to buy a shirt in medium. Do you have any of these in the store?" Or you could say, "Hi there, I'm looking to get these shoes in size 40. And the employees will hopefully be able to help you either locate this item in the store or help you find another item in the back. Now that you know what size you are, you can try these items on. Make sure you always try on your pieces of clothing, especially when you're shopping abroad, because the sizes may still differ from what you're used to at home. So, in most cases, you're going to need to ask someone to try something on, and this is a question that is important to know whenever you're shopping. So, you could come up to an employee and say, "Hi there, I'm looking to try on this shirt. Is there somewhere where I can do so?" Or you could say, "Excuse me, I am looking to try on these pants. Is there a fitting room where I can do that?" In most cases, there will be a designated location in the store for you to try something on, such as a fitting room or a changing room. Maybe look out for those when you're shopping in the store. As a side note, you may notice that every time I start a conversation, we start with a greeting or an entrance into the conversation. In some cases, it may be considered rude to start a conversation just straight with your questions. So, make sure whenever you're talking to an employee at a store, you say hello, or excuse me, or hi there, before you ask your question, to give the person that you're talking to the opportunity to turn to you and to prepare for any questions or statements that you may have for them. Alright, now you have an item that you're ready to purchase. Take it up to the front of the store to the checkout section and purchase the item. When you go up to purchase the item, you'll normally be greeted as well by the employee working there. Make sure you say hello as well to make so that you are polite. Then they will scan through all of your items and tell you the total price at the very end. Normally they will say this will cost 550,000 dong, or this will be $35, depending on which country you're in. This will be your final total, and it will normally include any taxes that are placed on the item. So they will also ask you, how would you like to pay for this? This is a reference to what payment method you're going to use to pay for these pieces of clothing. They normally will either accept cash, a credit card, or a bank card. Some stores, however, may only accept a few methods of payment. In places like Canada, the US, UK, or Europe, they may only accept credit cards or bank cards. However, other locations around the world may only accept cash. In most cases, they will say that the accepted payment method at either the front of the store or at the checkout section. So make sure you're aware of that when you come in, so you're not so surprised when they only ask for cash. They will then tell you the total price, you will pay, and they will then ask if you would like a receipt for your transaction. This is a simple yes or no question. And once you're done that, they will probably give you your items and you'll be good to go. Make sure you say thank you on your way out, to be polite, but also to thank them for their services as you leave the store. For our next scenario, we're going to go grocery shopping at a supermarket. When you go grocery shopping, it's fairly similar to when you're buying clothes. A lot of the questions and responses are similar, just the items you're looking for are different. And of course, hopefully you're not trying any of the products on at a grocery store. Now, when you enter the grocery store, again, there will normally be someone there to greet you, and it's polite and customary for you to say hello to them as well as you enter. This is again another opportunity, if you're unfamiliar with the store, to ask any questions. It's a lot easier to find something at a clothing store than it is normally at a grocery store. So, ask them, hi, I'm looking for bananas. Can you tell me where those are in the store? Or you could say, excuse me, I'm looking to buy soy sauce. Which aisle is that found? And they will either help you by directing you to the exact section, or they'll give you directions as you enter the store. They may say, soy sauce can be found beside the spices, down aisle 8. Or they might say the bananas can be found in the produce section at the back of the store. At certain products and certain grocery stores, you may need to actually weigh the items before you purchase them. This is especially with produce like fruit and vegetables, or with bulk items like nuts and grains. You'll have to weigh these items before you take them up to the checkout, and if you're unsure if this is something you need to do, you have to ask an employee. So, go up to an employee and say, excuse me, do I need to weigh these items before I can pay for them? And they'll normally respond with either a yes or no, or they'll help you weigh them for you in the case that you're in a country where you may not be familiar with the shopping practices. Once you've finished your shopping and you've completed your grocery list, you're going to move out to the checkout section at the front of the store. And much like when we were shopping for clothes, the system's going to be fairly similar. So, they're going to scan through all of your items, and they're going to ask if you need a bag. In most cases, bags will actually cost you extra money for your groceries. So, make sure you bring some reusable bags to the grocery store to store all of your items. Now, they're going to then tell you the total price of all of your groceries, and they're going to ask you, how would you like to pay for these groceries? So, you're going to respond with, again, either cash, credit cards, or bank cards. Most cases, grocery stores will accept all three payment methods. Now, after you pay, and they give you either a receipt, or in some cases, you can decline the receipt, as you could at the clothing store, you'll be all good to go. You'll have all of your groceries. Just make sure you thank the employee on your way out, since they did help you with your purchasing process. Alright, there you go. Now you know how to buy groceries and clothes in English. Great job. Throughout this video, I've used a lot of very specific words, questions, responses, and phrases. So I would encourage you to rewatch parts of the video so that you know how to buy clothes and groceries in English. Now, I would encourage you to watch the next upcoming video where you will have more opportunities to practice your English skills and improve your conversational English skills. And we'll see you in the next video.